Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Heal with Sheila, your versatile vlogger because you have no idea what I have lined up next. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, tag your friends along, and let's continue growing this beautiful platform of empowered women. I want to share the signs and symptoms that you're actually in a narcissistic relationship. Hey guys, so here's another sign that you're probably in a narcissistic relationship. Your partner develops destructive behavior, okay? And going back to one of my many life examples, I recall before going out to events or meeting up with people and all that stuff, the narcissist would point out something that would probably trigger me, like the video I shared previously, or just cause some discomfort before heading out. And once I'm out, you already know, like, someone's caused so much discomfort, or there's an argument, or you've been accused of something bizarre has happened, and you're out. There's no way you're gonna put up your best performance. I suck at faking it, guys. I'm so real and so straight up, it's ridiculous. you know? And of course, being the introvert that I am, I will just curl into my little bubble of misery and just sit quietly and not be present and not indulge, because that's just how they are. Or you would be somewhere in public as usual, and you would pick something that you like in a shop, like, oh, this is a nice bag, these are nice shoes. They'll come like, I don't like that. That's something hoes like. Oh, that's not nice, makes you look such and such a way in front of the attendants, in front of so many people. What happens after they say that? You lose interest in something you loved at first sight because they're just naturally destructive. Or you're celebrating a success, you've accomplished something. I remember, even now looking back, it really saddens me that I didn't realize that the narcissist never applauded me or never acknowledged any, I repeat, any of my successes. No, good job, Sheila. Like, wow, you're so great. Wow, you're intelligent. Wow, you're this kind of person. The narcissist never applauded me for anything good I did. As a professional, as a creative, as a healer, as an academia, as a mother, as a woman, never. Because why would you applaud someone you want to keep below you, right? And how else can they take control of the situation is to be destructive. I also remember another time, oh God, I was just thinking about this yesterday, after my aunt passed, okay, and we had to fly back home. Of course, African tradition, we have to go to the house. It's 3 days mourning before the burial and everything, and I had to travel with my daughter, and he happened to also want to be in the country at the time, and I needed him to babysit because it was the first day I was going, and normally the first day is always emotional. My grandma is there, my aunties are there, my mom is there, so I don't want my baby up in that space with all that sadness and everything. So I'd ask my partners, like, would you mind babysitting our daughter for a bit? He's like, no, I'm busy, got things to do. Caused a scene, guys, caused a scene. I was like, okay, can the maid stay there? Because we're still guests. We had left the country and I was coming back home. So we didn't have like a home to be in. We had to rent a space, and called our old maid. And I was like, okay, maybe the maid can stay with them. No, she's not going to stay with you. It's a half day for her today. I was like, alrighty then. I had to have a plan C. So thank God, same town with my daughter's godmother, Louie. Love her to death. Mama. She offered to babysit Kyla for the day. I kind of explained, I'm not so sure if I explained or I hinted, and she's like, yeah, sure, fine, you can leave her, you can drop her every day until you're done. And when you'd realized that, oh, I had made a plan C, all hell breaks loose. And remember, I'm mourning the loss of my aunt. I have to go and see my family for the first time since her loss. my emotions are all over the place, and you're making this whole situation about you and me being a bad mom, me not wanting to stay with my child. I'm like, no. It's like, no, I'm not gonna leave my child with her godmother. You have to keep her with you because she's your daughter. I was like, I'm gonna leave her wherever that I want to. Okay? And I'm gonna do what I have to do to support my family and be there for my family. So imagine having to feel no connection, no remorse, no emotional support from my partner at the loss of my aunt, and having to go through all that was emotionally nerve-wracking. I know once I got to my aunt's house, I cried tears of sadness that she was gone. But then I also cried tears of loneliness. I cried tears of just exhaustion. Yeah, because that's an emotional time. At least put your fuckery on the side, your ego on the side, and pretend even for a day to be supportive. But no, they have to be destructive. They would even plan the time. He would even plan, I'm coming to pick you up at 5 because we need to eat. I'm like, wow. But that is how narcissists are. That is how narcissists operate. They're naturally destructive in nature. So if you feel you're in a similar situation of sorts, it doesn't have to be my story. We all have stories to tell. But if you feel that that is something you're going through, best believe you're in a narcissistic relationship, a toxic relationship. And do you know what your mantra for today is? I am peace. Because one of the most important things in life is peace. It is peace over happiness. You will look for happiness all your life. Happiness has even become materialistic now because we define happiness through a big car, a big house. But that is not happiness. That is temporary happiness because you're never satisfied with what you have. You want something bigger. You want something better. But then when you realize that it is peace you're seeking, happiness naturally comes through because you're content with whatever life throws at you. You have to find peace in the midst of noise. You have to find silence with all that noise going on in your head, all the noise going on around you. Because for me, it was a lot of external noise that became internal noise. And when I realized that I had to find peace in the situation I was in, I realized that, wow, this is what I've been fighting for all my life. Peace. Once you have internal peace, it becomes bliss. You see, even my peace turned to bliss. So you tell yourself today, I am peace. Until my next video, namaste.